Hello, YouTube. My name is Nick, and I want to tell you about my coming out story. I know it's a very hard thing to do. I know how much trouble I had coming out, but I want to share my experience with people who are having trouble with it, and hopefully I can help. So, I've been out for 3 weeks now, and I've got to say it's probably the best thing I've ever done. It was the hardest thing I've done, but it was the best thing I've done in my life. So I wasn't out throughout all of high school. I left high school last year, finished. So I sort of had known since I was about in year 10. So in Australia, that's 15 years old. And I knew that I couldn't come out in high school. There's so much crap that people talk about, calling other people gay and faggots and, or just saying that's gay, like to anything. I knew that I didn't want to be associated with that. And I knew that it was rife around the whole school. So that was never an option. And I wasn't entirely sure if I was because of that. I didn't want to have that in my head that I might have been. And so I pushed it away. I acted straight. I followed those stereotypes, which was really stupid. But it made life easier. But I wasn't happier. So jump forward to about the start of this year. I started to accept the fact that I was, because I'd left high school, I'd started university. It's a very liberal area around, university. People are very accepting of things. And I thought, yep, I'm happy with it, but I'm not going to tell anyone just yet. So jump forward about 6 months later. That's this month here. I know it's ending the end of June, but start of this month, I decided, I'm going to have to tell my parents. So I was at university and I was thinking, I'm going to tell them. No, I'm not. I'm going to tell them. No, I'm not. And I was jumping back and forth and I was so scared of what would happen. I'm like, no, I'm not going to chicken out. So I got off the train, jumped on my bike, and I was like, I'm definitely going to do it. I'm definitely going to do it. I get home, and I sit my mum down. I said, Mum, something I need to tell you. And I'm crying at this stage, of course. And I said, I haven't been fully truthful to myself, and I haven't been fully truthful to you. And I want to tell you that I'm gay. And she said, Are you sure? I said, Yes, I am sure, Mum. And then she said, Okay. And she just put her arms out and gave me a big hug. I waited till my dad was outside to tell my mum because I felt that I should probably just one at a time. I felt more comfortable with my mum. So anyway, my dad came in and we were all, crying a little bit and tell my dad that I am and goes, as long as you're happy. And it's, that's all that you want to hear. It was like the best thing to hear. And my parents have been so supportive of it. I know a lot of people's parents aren't, but now, I've met some of the greatest people since then, people that have helped me through it. One of my friends that I'd met, he was gay. He said to me, by not telling or not, coming out, all you're doing is delaying the inevitable, which is true. I couldn't see myself living with a woman for the rest of my life, and if I was to live that lie, it would come out. People would know, and I would have wasted so much of my life and so much of their life. So I think that was the stage where I sort of knew that I was gay, yeah. And I think that's what a lot of people think. They get to that stage where they're like, I couldn't see myself having a family with a woman or a man if you are a woman. So that's a clear indicator that, of course, that you are gay. But that was mine. But anyway, I know a lot of families aren't accepting and stuff like that. But in Australia, they generally are. But you don't have to tell your families first. You can tell your friends or whatever. But that was just my experience, and I wanted to share that with you guys. Hopefully, help you out. I don't really follow the stereotypes. I'm, just normal. But you don't have to follow the stereotypes. Anyway, guys, I just want to say goodbye and enjoy life.